Hi pet parents, welcome to the doghouse at Petshop.co.uk. I'm Amy.
And I'm Jo. And today we're going to talk about Drontal and Advantage and why it's important to use as part of your pet's routine healthcare.
So fleas can actually cause serious illnesses in dogs and cats, such as flea allergy dermatitis and even anemia as well. Fleas can also carry tapeworm larvae, and this can infect your pet through accidentally ingesting whilst they're being groomed.
Fleas were considered just a seasonal issue, but now are becoming a problem all year round. This is down to central heating within the home and deep pile carpets, which provides an ideal environment for the flea life cycle to take place. Also climate change, we're having warmer winters, this is also creating ideal conditions for the flea life cycle to take place. Okay, so with Advantage you will use this product once every 4 weeks for the prevention of fleas. Before you use the product, just make sure that you have got the right one and is correct for the size of your dog or cat, and make sure that you read the information leaflet which is provided within the packaging.
So I've got my little buddy here, Milo, to demonstrate, so hopefully he'll behave.
So it's really quite simple to administer Advantage to your pet. So obviously it comes in packaging. You just need to take out 1 pipette from the foil packaging per treatment, which we've already done ready. So all you need to do with the pipette is just make sure that you hold it upright, just so that all the liquid can go down to the bottom before you open it, so that you don't get it on your hands. And then all you need to do is twist the lid and it will come off. On the underside of the lid there is a sharp iron just for you to be able to pierce the product so that you can get it out. Make sure you keep it in the upright position once you've done this, otherwise it'll end up all over your hands. And then for a small dog like Milo, all we need to do is administer the whole pipette just between the shoulder blades. Hopefully you'll let me do this. So we just straight the whole pipette and squeeze it all out, and just make sure it's all squeezed out in between his shoulder blades. And it's as simple as that for a small dog. Okay, so when you administer your Advantage flea treatment on a larger sized dog, just make sure that you empty the contents of the pipette in several positions along the back. This just helps distribute the product over your pet. Okay, so applying Advantage to your cat is pretty much the same as applying it to a dog. The only thing that varies is the position that you apply the product to. On your cat you want to apply this to the base of the skull. This is just to ensure that they don't lick it off as soon as you've put it on them. So
got our little friend Nina here to demonstrate.
So we just, again, 1 pipette, just ensuring you keep it upright the whole time that you're taking the lid from the product to ensure it doesn't get on your hands. So all we need to do now is apply the product to the base of the skull, just part the hair and apply it directly to the skin. Empty the whole pipette, and then all the treatment's done. That will just then disperse over your cat and start doing what it needs to do. So there are several different types of worms, the most common ones being roundworms, tapeworms, hookworms and whipworms. These can vary in size from 5mm right up to 5 metres, and Drontal does treat for all of these different types of worms.
So first of all, pets can get worms through contaminated soil. This is because worm eggs and larvae are actually passed in the faeces of infected animals, and they can actually survive up to 2 years or more.
Another way, as we've already said, is if your pet has fleas. Fleas carry the tapeworm larvae and can be accidentally ingested whilst your pet's grooming itself.
And also hunting as well. As you know, cats and dogs can be infected with tapeworm as a result of eating small mammals such as rats, mice, things like that. And roundworms can also be transmitted in this way, for example when a cat eats a bird.
So puppies can also be affected by worms. They don't generally have tapeworm, it's usually roundworms that they suffer with, and the most common way they get the roundworm is when it's passed from mother to baby whilst they're within the womb.
So parasite worms can infect most dogs and cats at some point in their lives, so it's important to treat just to prevent this from happening. And they can also damage your pet's health and even your family's health as well.
Some worms can infect people also, and their larval stages can create quite severe health issues, especially in children. So this is why it's important that you worm as part of your routine pet healthcare. Okay, so before giving Drontal to your cat or dog, it's advised that you weigh them so that you know that you're giving the correct dosage. We also advise that you read the information leaflet provided within the packaging.
So Drontal is administered orally, so you can give it directly to your pet, or depending on their behaviour you can disguise it in their food so they think it's part of their daily meal.
So for puppies, we treat from 2 weeks of age, every 2 weeks until they reach 12 weeks. From 12 weeks and throughout their adult life, you'd be looking at treating every 3 months just as routine.
So no starvation is required before or after treatment, and just make sure you always wash your hands after giving the treatment and throw away any unused tablets or packaging as well.
So Drontal and Advantage are great products to use together as part of your routine flea and worming treatment.
And here at Petshop.co.uk we sell the whole range of treatment, so check out the description box below for all the links you need for that.
And thanks for watching.
Hello pet parents, I'm Keely
And I'm Amy.
and this is Pongo. Today we're here to talk about Lily's kitchen. While we love it, our pets love it, Pongo loves it, and while we think you'll love it too.